Hi, this is Jake Gavand. In this video, we're going to look at how you can use the searches in MCIS to find information about different colleges and universities and training programs. There's a sort that you can do to kind of put in your preferences, and there's also a way that if you want to look up a specific school, like for example, Minnesota, University of Minnesota, you can just search directly for that. So we're going to take a look at how you can do that. So once you sign into Clever, you'll see a tile called MCIS, Minnesota Career Information Systems. That's the one you want to select, and then it will bring you in to Minnesota Career Information Systems. And you should land on this home page. If you don't, just click on the little house or home symbol. And there's all sorts of sections. We've used some of this before if you've been in this class all semester, but scroll down to the Learn About Schools, and you can just click the plus sign there. And there's different things you can look up. Now, if I wanted to search for a specific school, like let's say I wanted to look for University of Minnesota or something, I could just click go to Minnesota schools. I could go to Minnesota schools. So then it's going to show me, all these different schools. I could go to the University of Minnesota. I could click U, and there's University of Minnesota. So I could choose like University of Minnesota Twin Cities, and I could click on that. It'll show me all the information, including their website and a virtual campus tour. So you can do that if you want. You can search directly for schools like in Minnesota using that alphabetical search. But if I go back to the home area and I go down to learn about schools again, let's look at the school sort. Here's where you can search for either undergraduate schools, so those are like 2- and 4-year schools, or grad schools. So being that you're in high school, you're going to choose undergraduate schools. And if you look, there's different school sort topics, like the degree, the location, where is the school, how the admissions works, are they really picky or not, academics, and so on. So let's just choose a couple of these, and I'll show you how it helps you fine-tune it. So let's say I'm looking for bachelor's degrees. Those are 4-year degrees. So I can choose that and click continue. At any time you can get your results, but the more you narrow it down, the better your results. And let's say you want to stay, let's say you really want to go out west to these mountain areas. Those brown ones are the mountain schools, so you could do that. Otherwise, you can click on specific states. Like if you knew you want to go to Texas, you can just click on Texas. So let me do mountain. And you see how it added all these mountain schools? And then also, if I want to click on Texas, I could add Texas by just clicking that. So you can click on individual states or just whole regions. And then you can go ahead and continue. Let's do a couple more. So this admissions section is kind of how hard is it to get in to the school. So if I look at like open admissions, that would mean like anybody who applies could get in. So let's look at schools that are like minimally difficult. So they take most people, not all of them, but most. They'll accept you. So, and when they say that, they mean some schools that are really difficult to get into. Those schools are maybe like a Harvard or Stanford or Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Those are the really difficult ones where you have to have really good grades or other things to get in. So continue. And then we'll also choose a couple of major clusters or individual majors. So like if I was really interested in nursing, I could just click nursing. And so there's nursing. So you can add other ones if you're also maybe interested in engineering or something, you could do that. And then, you can keep going, continue, or at any point you can just say, get my results. And I'm going to look. So I said, get my results. And now it shows me a whole bunch of schools that meet my requirements. So I can look through this list, and if I say, oh, I am really interested in Western Governors University, you could check that box. Maybe there's other ones like you want University of Houston or University of Texas, El Paso. You could search and kind of look through these. Maybe you're also interested in Colorado State or whatever. So you can save those checked schools, or you can compare the checked schools. And now I've got my schools, and this is enough for me to find that school's website. So now, based on all the information I put in, I've got some different schools' websites. So if I wanted to look at like Colorado State Pueblo, I can click there. It's going to take me to that school's website where I can look at all sorts of things. I can learn about the school, all about it, admissions, academics, what's campus life like, sports, online school, and I can even apply to the school right here. Visit. So there's all sorts of things. This is just a school website. So that's a great way that you can use the sort to find schools that you're interested in.